Redshift here, doing my part to shift perceptions out of the pink and into the red.
Who, me? I'm just passing through. Yeah, that's right. It's Forgotten Furion, back for another one. You guessed it, Redshift Paradox, number 13. Mate selection, and never gets easier, Redshift's video. I like hearing about your idea for the future world where our Selective Service immune female voting majority won't rule over me through the vote and use me as a tax donkey, which is my current occupation. Well, not right now, but it was and it will be. A place where there is no affirmative action for all but Caucasian men, which is my group, forcing me to fight for my life, only with one hand tied behind my back. I'd be fine. See, that's what I'm saying. I just want to fight for my own in the classic, I guess you atheists could call it the Darwinian way, or as I would call it, the biblical way, because it says right in the Bible, if you won't work, then you shouldn't eat, or if you refuse to work, then you shouldn't eat. But then you won't eat. But here's the thing: I want to work, but everybody else gets to pass over me because they were born with a vagina or colored skin. And that's just straight up evil, okay? So forget you all. If you're listening to this and you have a vagina or dark skin, I don't care. You're the enemy. I don't care if it is racist and sexist, but you're the enemy. And if you're a Christian and you're listening to this, you're the enemy too. Everyone's my enemy. Alright? I'm like the Ents on The Lord of the Rings. I'm on no one's side because no one's on my side. Except for, unlike them, I talk faster and I don't put up with nonsense, whereas they seem to want to. So okay, I'm tired of fighting for my own life, which is literal, with one arm tied behind my back in a lie of a meritocratic system. It's a lie. But whatever, I don't care anymore. I'm 30 years old, I'm unskilled, and so even I won't benefit from androcentric complementarian or androcentric traditionalism, right? Society. Or if you like, soft patriarchy. Because you got soft complementarianism and you got gynocentric traditionalism and gynocentric gynocentric traditionalism and ultra soft patriarchy. I guess your matriarchy is what we're in right now. Okay, so I'm too old and run down, and because of what my parents did to me and what society has, they don't care about me. So let's say everything changes to today, all right, to exactly the way God intended it / it should be. I won't care. I'm still just gonna go off into nihilistic oblivion because the boat long since passed me, the train long since left. The video, A Little Princess and Other Topics. Modern women and not men have every privilege of royalty. All women have the differential treatment given to a princess, as well as the financial provision and protection of a married woman, without having any of the responsibilities of a married woman or a princess. Okay. Furthermore, women need not even look upon a man to have access to his wallet and to get impregnated on the male taxpayer's dime. By and large, there are different workarounds for it. I see the princess turning into the witch every single day. Redshift, you're fairly optimistic, but I believe that's because your parents didn't destroy you and that you weren't trapped into a downward spiral of hand-to-mouth working and trying to claw your way up like I have, okay? So you're financially stable and have no dental or health problems, okay? We're in a first world country. I should be able to, scratch my way up if I try hard and I deny myself enough. I try hard enough. Nope. Because these people put no effort in and they get passed all the way to the front. So every time I get up to the front, I get kicked back to the back, no matter what. So I don't care anymore. But to me, that's why you got ahead. Not because you're better than me, but because you're lucky. And yes, that's what everybody likes to say. Oh, that's a classic slave morality and blah, blah, blah. Like, intro like a Howard Dare mentality. Well, guess what? That was applicable 100 and something years ago, but now it's just a fantasy for people to It's like somebody who always had it easy saying that they persevered. Like, okay, yeah, sort of. So, okay. Lovecraftian female soul. Women are not better liars, and I catch them often, okay? It's their arrogance and stupidity that give them away. Because, to think that you can just sit there and lie to someone and get away with it. To me, that right there is the ultimate arrogance. You know? Our lives are short, okay? And somebody who needs to lie is a coward, and I can smell the stink of it on them. And so when you say women are better liars, that just tells me that you're easily deceived by a pretty face. You're not the only one. I'm not like that, though. I didn't have a mother around to train me how to be able to be deceived. You understand? My dad tried, but he was raised by a woman, so he used the same methods as a woman, so it didn't work. But their stupidity and arrogance is flabbergasting to me, because I'm like, I know you're lying. I'm not. Yeah, you are. That's what I tell them. I'll tell them right to their face. I just went off on a woman earlier today, and today's the first day of Lent, right? So I'm supposed to be fasting and praying, which I have been and I will be, but still, I don't put up with it. So what's next, Mr. Redshift? Do you think women are better at lying just because men want to bang them and let them get away with everything? What's next? Showing cleavage as a form of meritocratic process and intelligence? Seriously, Shiftysaurus Rex? I have thought that women and squid do share a lot in common, for the record. Are you sure you're not mixing up abstract and concrete concepts and saying that women live in the real or concrete world? Because I think you got it backwards, exactly backwards. Women are able to live in an abstract world. They just use it for vapid and useless purposes, giving the illusion that they're more concrete. They're not. Have you ever noticed that they're super unrealistic? Okay. So, yeah, they just use it different. That's why it looks different. You're projecting your noble qualities onto them, Redshift. A mistake many men make. Women are less able to employ abstraction, yes, and as well as concrete thinking, but nonetheless, compared to men, but nonetheless, yeah, like, okay, so men, it seems okay, but nonetheless, it seems that way because men project onto women. Men who don't think about it, or who don't set aside their feelings, or who are overly trained by their mothers. I don't know what it is, but I see straight through it because I have no incentive not to. Whereas other people, shall we say, do have an incentive to not see through it. Can't wake up from the dream. I don't want to be asleep, so... I very much enjoyed your far better rant. It was really, really good. I was laughing the whole time, like, yeah, give it to him. It was poetically accurate, okay? So he was like, far better this, far better that. And I was like, yeah. I'll leave you with the quote from Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley's book, Frankenstein, or the Modern Prometheus. I have love in me the likes of which you can scarcely imagine, and rage the likes of which you would not believe. If I cannot satisfy the one, I will indulge the other. Alright, so Kidama K's Nida Kazemi shows her true colors. Basically, she's not saying that women are scumbag, divorce-raping sluts. Nah, she's instead saying that women are sending the wrong message to men by being too independent. Redshift this video. That was a seriously good quote, okay? I even took the time to transcribe it because it was awesome. Okay, Eric the Redshift, that was just really good. Miss Nita is looking for a new wallet, and she needs her new slave. I went and saw her video, part of it, and she said, like, hi, Ryan, in her video talking to one of her, I guess, orbiter guys who gives her the money for being a human person. And she was all, hi, Ryan. I said to the TV, back up, because it caught me off guard. I was like, oh, no, you don't. Okay, so Your mention of solipsism was most appreciated in this video. I thought that was pretty awesome. Let's see. Okay, so it's like how you said this yourself, that women voting is the cause of the problems that what's her name is complaining about. And I remember thinking, yeah, see, finally, yeah, because man, I always like when I hear voting and affirmative action. Those are my two beefs. If you get rid of those, it all goes away. All right. But if enough people ain't going on about it, the women won't. They're so stupid. That's why I got to repeat myself. I say the same thing over and over, not because I like hearing myself talk or because I think it's going to dig deeper into the people who are listening. It's on the off chance that somebody new is hearing it. Okay? Because I get subscribers sometimes. Like, the idea is like, what if it don't click? Like, that's it. If everybody, MRAs, men's rights, pickup artists, women themselves, everybody, if they were just saying affirmative action, selective service, all of this would disappear. MGTOW would become extinct, and humanity would be ushered into a new golden age of shut up and get back in the kitchen whilst I go to work and invent new things. But no, everybody's got to complain about everything but that. Okay, but yeah, she was all, hi Rhino, like, back up. Okay, so your mention of solipsism, super awesome. Your mention of voting, super awesome. Thank you also, from me to you, thank you for standing up for me in this video, okay, Redshift. I'm hardworking. I've, dug ditches for a long time and stuff like that. Ran on the back of a trash truck where they make you run between stops, even in the winter and even when it's raining. Man, I've seen people die, get their legs broke, all kinds of stuff. All I want to do is work until I'm dead. That's it. But I got to learn to drive, and I got to do all this and all that first. Stupid parents. And me, yes, I'm a screw up too. I'm not blaming them entirely, but it's just a lot to handle. I did like how you took up for me though in this video. Because I have a high IQ, but I'm defective. I have dental issues, can't drive. Worst of all, my resume is dirt, right? But I just want to fight for my own life on a meritocratic basis. But no. Okay, so thank you again, Shifty Source Rex. What you said means a lot to me, especially when someone like yourself is saying it. People tell me to just get out there and be somebody, but nobody will actually help rehabilitate me. They just say, hyperbolically speaking, let him eat cake. The federal unfunded liabilities are catastrophic for future taxpayers and economic growth. Federal unfunded liabilities are estimated at 127 trillion, which is 1.1 million per taxpayer, and nearly double 2012's world output. If you think Red Shift is a captain of industry, then elbow drop the like button. If you think that feminism will get the best of me, then do the other thing.
Here's a happy, dirty Valentine from Game Stain.
Valentine's Day, no Valentine's Day, but I don't need game when I got games. Virtual girls do me just as well as a GIRL in IRL. Oh my Cortana, I wanna get on you. A 6-inch banana, you share it with Anya. Strap, here's a 4 Honda fruit into gore. Pretty girl to the core, keeps me coming back for more. Laura Croft, oh so hot, new and guns and bikini lights. Say jiggle when she walks, makes me pause and grab a saw. If I'm feeling risky, it's time to play Mortal K and take finish at 8. We'll show you a play. Valentine's Day, no Valentine's Day, but I don't need game when I got games. Drink my hot coffee all damn day. Give my TNAA from GTA. Schoolgirl tricks made my dick hard as brick. She turned me right side up with those upside down kicks. Stack, load a gag as I've smack jacked and whacked it to Princess Peach's stacked.